For all things Halloween. This is hauntformer, and today everyone, I'm going to be doing a quick tutorial on how to make a pretty cheap and easy mask. So, for starters, you're going to need the following supplies. A base mask to add some clay onto, the clay itself. You can pick this up. I picked it up at Walmart, but you can probably pick it up at most stores. You will need some tools, possibly. You can make your own if you'd like, but I just went ahead and bought some. And finally, for now, you're going to need some fake teeth. At least for my mask, I use some, but feel free to sculpt your own. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to set down your mask and get applying. I started by adding the teeth and then worked the clay around it, and then just kind of added some textures and designs to the rest of the clay. I think it turned out rather well. You want to emphasize on the eyes particularly, as those will bring character to your monster. Also, make sure to add plenty of details so that when you paint your mask, you'll be able to still see the monster's skin. As you can see, the mask turned out pretty neat. I'm not the best sculptor. This was actually one of my first attempts at a mask, so it actually turned out okay, but feel free to let your creativity flow. I also went ahead and added some maggots to the mask. Now, you don't have to do this with your mask, but since my character was a zombie, I thought it'd be cool to add some 3D elements to the mask itself. I picked these up from Spirit Halloween, and I think they will work just fine for what I'm making. Now that the base of your mask is basically complete, you can start the paint job. For my mask, since the gums of the teeth were already green, I decided to make my zombie a greenish color. But, of course, for your mask, do it any color that you please. I started by adding a base coat of green around most of the mask, and then went ahead and did some highlights with a darker shade of green. I think it turned out rather well. While I'm not the best painter, and you can see there are definitely some white crevices that I have yet to paint, I think overall the mask turned out pretty cool, and it's a great mask for beginners with mask making. Overall, while this mask isn't perfect, I think it's a great mask to start out for, and it will definitely give you something fun to do around Halloween. Feel free to make your own monster creations and send them to my email. I'd love to see what ghoulish treats you have in store. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe for Halloween, not just in October, but all year round. And remember, as always, for all things Halloween, this is hauntformer.